Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Sunday. We got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Working our way to 20.6K subs, so keep up the good work. Check out all my betting links in the description below, guys. Really great promo, especially with DraftKings. Bet 5, get 200 in bonus bets. Just go ahead and take advantage of that in the description below, guys. Huge slate today as we close out the weekend. 15 matchups. Starting with the Cleveland Guardians versus the Atlanta Braves. Braves opening up as home favorites at minus 180. The Guardians plus 140 with the over-under at 9. Cleveland coming into this matchup 19-8. The Braves 18-7. Pitching for the Guardians is Ben Lively with an ERA of 2.38. Pitching for the Braves is Bryce Elder with an ERA of 0. Lively, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Elder, his last start, he was only pitched once this season. He pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cleveland beating the Braves yesterday 4-2. Nice win for the Guardians here. You know, they've had their struggles against Atlanta here. The unders hit in 9 of their last 11 on the road against Atlanta. Definitely an under kind of day yesterday. Yeah, both pitchers barely giving up runs. The under could be a good play today. I do like Elder on the mound. I mean, he looked really good in his debut this season. Yeah, I just think it's going to be an under kind of game. And Cleveland showed they could get a win on the road in Atlanta yesterday. Yeah, I think I'm going to take a shot with the Guardians plus 1.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at minus 200. Oakland plus 160 with the over-under at 8.5. Oakland coming into this matchup 11-17. Baltimore 17-9. Pitching for Oakland is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 2.03. Pitching for Baltimore is Albert Suarez with an ERA of 0. Blackburn, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Suarez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. He's given up 0 runs in both of his starts this season, so he's been very good on the mound. Oakland, yeah, getting shut out yesterday, 7-0 against Baltimore. Crazy because I thought Oakland were good dogs yesterday with Sears on the mound, but Oakland played like Oakland does, and yeah, now they just can't be trusted. Baltimore 7-3 at home against Oakland here. Yeah, I love Suarez on the mound, and yeah, Blackburn coming off 7-run games in his last 2 starts combined. Give me the Orioles at home. Next matchup, we got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto opening up as home favorites at minus 120. The Dodgers plus 110 with the over-under at 8. Dodgers coming into this matchup 18-11. Blue Jays 13-15. Pitching for the Dodgers is Michael Grove with an ERA of 5.40. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 5.57. Grove, his last start, he pitched. Actually, Grove looked like he's making his first start of the season here for the Dodgers. Gausman, coming off a 0-run game, coming off 2 good starts on the mound. Started the season pretty bad, giving up a lot of runs, but he's bounced back here. And Dodgers, yeah, back-to-back wins against Toronto here. They're hot right now. They're on a 6-game winning streak. Toronto on a 5-game losing streak. On their last 5 games, they've only scored 2 runs in about every game, so they've been struggling here. Dodgers 8-1 on the road against Toronto, where they've been very good. Yeah, I'm liking the Dodgers on the road here. Blue Jays struggling, Dodgers hot. I'll take Dodgers on the road in this one. Next matchup, we've got the Kansas City Royals versus the Detroit Tigers. Detroit opening up as home favorites at minus 160. The Royals plus 130 with the over-under at 7.5. Royals coming into this matchup 17-11. Detroit 15-12. Pitching for the Royals is Michael Wacha with an ERA of 3.81. Pitching for Detroit is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 1.82. Wacha, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Screwball, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. 2 out of his last 3 starts, hasn't given up a run here. He's been very good on the mound. Royals losing to Detroit yesterday, 6-5. Nice bounce back for Detroit. The Royals, they have struggled against Detroit here. I like Screwball on the mound, though. He's been very good here, and I'm going to give him the advantage today with him on the mound. Give me Detroit at home. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -120. The Cardinals +110 with the over-under at 8. Cardinals coming into this matchup 13-14. The Mets 13-13. Pitching for the Cardinals is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 2.81. Pitching for the Mets is Jose Quintana with an ERA of 4.21. Lynn, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Quintana, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. St. Louis on a 3-game winning streak, coming off back-to-back Mets wins. I mean, they've been very good in this series so far. Mets 1-5 in their last 6 right now. St. Louis is 12-5 on the road against the Mets, so they've been able to win on the road here. Quintana coming off a rough start on the mound here. Lynn been pretty solid, and Cardinals plus money on the road. They've been the better team here. Yeah, I'll take a shot with the Cardinals +1.5 on the road here. Next matchup, we got the Washington Nationals versus the Miami Marlins. Marlins opening up as home favorites at -140. The Nationals +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Washington coming into this matchup 12-14. The Marlins 6-22. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.51. Pitching for the Marlins is Ryan Weathers with an ERA of 3.16. Corbin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Coming off his best start of the season here. He's given up a lot of runs this season. Weathers, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Washington, back-to-back wins against Miami. They've been underdogs this whole series, and they've pretty much dominated this series. Crazy. I really don't understand odds making. Miami should just not be favored probably in any game for a long time until they can get a bunch of wins racked up. Makes 0 sense to me. Washington 4-1 on the road against Miami. Getting underdog money on the road. Corbin, he hasn't been great on the mound. Coming off a 0-run game, though. Could be a nice start for him. Yeah, I'm just going to keep taking this plus money with the Nationals here. And we'll take Washington +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Yankees opening up as road favorites at -135. The Brewers +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 18-10. The Brewers 17-9. Pitching for the Yankees is Marcus Stroman with an ERA of 2.93. Pitching for the Brewers is Tobias Myers with an ERA of 1.80. Stroman, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Myers, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. Yankees, what a game yesterday. Winning 15-3 after that tough loss the game prior. Yeah, just a great hitting day for the Yankees. We know the Yankees are capable. Haven't had a great hitting day like this in a while, though. So I don't know if they're going to do back-to-back here. These games have been over, though, so the overs hit a lot. So I think the over is probably a good play in the series. Myers only gave up 1 run in his only start this season. Roman been giving up some runs, giving up 3, 2, and 4 runs on his last 3 starts here. I still think the Brewers are good dogs today. It was one of those games yesterday. You just got to move past it. Yankees hit very well. We'll see if they can do the same today, which will probably be hard to replicate. Give me the Brewers +1.5 at home. Next matchup, we've got the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Chicago White Sox. Rays opening up as road favorites at -190. The White Sox +150 with the over-under at 8.5. Rays coming into this matchup 13-15. The White Sox 5-22. Pitching for the Rays is Zach Littell with an ERA of 3.33. Pitching for the White Sox is Eric Fedde with an ERA of 2.73. Littell, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Fedde, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 11 strikeouts. And Tampa Bay, I mean, back-to-back losses against the White Sox. I don't know what's going on with Tampa Bay, but man, they are killing everyone's parlays. Tampa Bay just can't be trusted. They got too many of their main guys out. It's just not good. Yeah, crazy. Can't trust Tampa Bay here. Littell coming off a 5 and 3 run game. Fedde's been good in his last 2 starts, only giving up 1 here. Yeah, I hate it because I don't like playing in the White Sox, but I'll take the shot with the White Sox plus 1.5 at home here. Next matchup, we got the Cincinnati Reds versus the Texas Rangers. Rangers opening up as home favorites at minus 130. The Reds plus 110 with the over-under at 8.5. Reds coming into this matchup 15 and 12. The Rangers 14 and 14. Pitching for the Reds is Andrew Abbott with an ERA of 2.60. Pitching for the Rangers is Dane Dunning with an ERA of 4.61. Abbott, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 1 run, had 3 strikeouts. Dunning, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Cincinnati coming off a Rangers win yesterday, both teams splitting a win so far. A nice win for the Reds. They are 4-1 against the American League here. 5-1 against the Rangers. I mean, they've been very good head-to-head against the Rangers. Abbott's looked a little bit better on the mound between the two here. I think they're good dogs today. Coming off a nice win yesterday, I'll take the Reds plus 1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Colorado Rockies. Houston opening up as road favorites at minus 215. The Rockies plus 170 with the over-under at 16. Houston coming into this matchup 8 and 19. The Rockies 7 and 20. Pitching for Houston is Framber Valdez with an ERA of 2.19. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 4.32. Valdez, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 5 strikeouts. Gomber, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 2 strikeouts. Houston, yeah, coming off a 12-4 win yesterday against Colorado. That's like their best win of the season here. Big win for Houston. Yeah, Houston is 6-1 against Colorado, so they've been good head-to-head here. We saw the over. The over actually didn't hit yesterday. I think the over started at 17. Depending on what you got it, you might have probably lost or you pushed in this stadium. Yeah, maybe we expect some more hits from the Rockies today. But yeah, I like what I saw from the Astros yesterday in a dominating fashion. So I think I'd probably still take a shot with that over. And I think I'm going to roll with the Astros on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Francisco Giants. It looks like both teams in a pick'em scenario at minus 110 with the over-under at 7.5. Pirates coming into this matchup 14 and 14. The Giants 13 and 15. Pitching for the Pirates is Jared Jones with an ERA of 2.79. Pitching for the Giants is Keaton Winn with an ERA of 3.54. Jones, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 1 run, had 7 strikeouts. Win. He's coming off back-to-back 1-run games. So both pitchers pitching very well. Pittsburgh coming off a 4-3 win yesterday. Both teams splitting a game so far. Pittsburgh has struggled against San Francisco. 3-6 on the road against San Francisco here. Pretty even pitching matchup here. So that's why the over-under is looking pretty low. In a pick'em scenario, I mean, this one's really tough. This game's been flipping back and forth. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Giants money line at home. Coming off the loss yesterday. Looks like it might be a flip-flop series. Good pitching. I'll take a shot with the Giants money line at home today. Next matchup, we'd have another pick'em scenario. We got the Minnesota Twins versus the Los Angeles Angels. Both teams coming into this matchup minus 110 with the over-under at 8. Twins coming into this matchup 13-13. The Angels 10-17. Pitching for the Twins is Pablo Lopez with an ERA of 4.39. Pitching for the Angels is Reed Detmers with an ERA of 2.12. Lopez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Detmers, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Minnesota on a 6-game winning streak here, coming off back-to-back LA wins, winning 16-5 yesterday. Dominating game for Minnesota here. Angels 2-8 in their last 10. It's been brutal for the Angels here. Minnesota 4-1 against the Angels. Been good head-to-head. Been dominant this series. Both pitchers giving up some runs here. But in a pick'em scenario, yeah, I'm going to take the better team. The team has just been better in this series. And yeah, I'm going to take the Twins on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Arizona Diamondbacks versus the Seattle Mariners. Seattle opening up as home favorites at -135. Arizona +115 with the over-under at 7.5. Arizona coming into this matchup 12-16. Seattle 15-12. Pitching for Arizona is Brandon Pfaadt with an ERA of 4.97. Pitching for Seattle is Logan Gilbert with an ERA of 1.87. Pfaadt, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Gilbert, his last start, he pitched 6 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 6 strikeouts. Arizona on a 3-game losing streak, coming off back-to-back Seattle losses. Haven't played well in this series, only scoring 1 run in each of their last 3 games here. Mariners playing good right now. Gilbert been good on the mound, only giving up 2 runs in his last 3 starts. Pfaadt, he's given up 10 runs here, so he has not been that great on the mound this season. And yeah, going to ride the hot team in the series, and we'll take Seattle at home. Next matchup, we got the Philadelphia Phillies versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -130. The Phillies +110 with the over-under at 8.5. Phillies coming into this matchup 18-10. The Padres 14-16. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA of 0. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA of 4.11. Walker, his last start, he's actually making his first start of the season here for the Phillies. King, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 5 strikeouts. The Phillies, they've been dominant this series, back-to-back wins, coming off a 5-1 win, 9-3 win against the Padres here. Padres 3-game losing streak. I just haven't really played well. The Phillies 7-1 against the Padres, 4-1 on the road against the Padres here. We'll see what Walker looks like. Didn't really finish the season out strong last season, but yeah, they've looked great this series, and I'll still take a shot with the Phillies +1.5 on the road. Then the last matchup, we've got the Chicago Cubs versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -140. The Cubs +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 17-10. Boston 15-13. Pitching for the Cubs is Hayden Wesnecky with an ERA of 0. Pitching for Boston is Tanner Houck with an ERA of 1.65. Wesnecky, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 run, had 4 strikeouts. That was last season, so he's making his first start here. Houck, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Cubs getting beat 17-0 yesterday after beating Boston 7-1 the game prior. Not sure what happened with the Cubs, but yeah, they are missing Cody Bellinger, so that is a big loss for the Cubs here. Yeah, big win for Boston. We're gonna see what Wesnecky looks like. Houck's been pretty good in his last 2 starts here, but after what happened yesterday, Cubs miss some players now. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Boston at home in this one. That's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Sunday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Monday. Have a good one.